Hi everybody, it's Mike. Part-time reselling in the Pittsburgh area, and time for a double stuff edition of What Sold This Week. It's a double stuff because I didn't do a video last week for various reasons, and it's not really a big double stuff because not much is really selling anyway. I don't know, but it's for June 20th, 2023. This one might actually be a long one because I'm going to complain about some eBay users. I just don't understand people. Let's try something new. We're going to start this one off with a reseller quiz. You walk up to a yard sale and you see these Atari 2600 cartridges, but for some reason the yard sale people said you could only buy one. Which one do you buy in order to resell? That answer coming up. Usual disclaimers, notes are off to the side, so I'll be looking over here a bunch. Just because I'm telling you these things sold doesn't mean that everything I buy magically resells for tons and tons of money like some other people might lead you to believe. I currently have around 118 listings on eBay, so that's 118 things that I bought and that have not sold, so I made zero profit on. Stick around till the end. I will show you the totals, including the profit after the sale, after the shipping and fees and stuff like that. Okay, Seraphim Classics, 1997, Avalon Free Spirit. Got this from my friend in Cleveland, who now over a year ago gave me a bunch of stuff and said, do what you want with it. I don't want any money for it. So the cost there was zero. My problem with this user said, well, how tall is it? I'm like, well, oh, I'm sorry. First they bought it and then started asking questions. So that's always fun. How tall is it? I don't know. Why don't you look at the picture that has a tape measure next to it? Then you can figure out how tall it is. Why you're buying me questions that are answered in the listing. So I guess I answered that. I don't know if they got it because the next question was, can you tell me the model number? And is it 12 inches tall? Well, let's see. The model number is right there in the listing title. It's also in the listing. And again, I already answered your question. Look at the pictures. It's about 12 inches tall. Anyway, so it sold for $23.78. So my profit after the fees and the shipping, $17.84. And I just remembered they did leave feedback, but the feedback was shipping too high. Well, I sold it by a U.S. Postal Service ground select, so I made zero profit on that, and the shipping was too high because it was in a big box because I had to make sure it was padded well, and you knew what the shipping cost was before you bought it. So if it was too high, don't buy it. I mean, shipping is outrageous, I agree, but I'm not making any money off of it. That's what I'm being charged. This next one, Franklin Wordmaster WM1000 with no battery back. That's the important part. Got this from I believe a church thrift store. I'm not really actually sure now. Cost me 75 cents. It sold for a big $3.50. My profit there was $2.38. You know what? Now I think about it, I wouldn't have bought something to resell without a battery back on it. This was in a lot with some other stuff from a local online auction. And I wasn't going to try to sell it because obviously it went for $3 and not very popular, but I thought, I put up there anyway. So this person, after I sent it, left me a comment very angry that I sold them something that didn't have a battery back. You misled me. Who would buy such a thing that didn't have a battery back? Well, let's look at the listing. Right in the listing, I say there's no battery back. Plus, there's not one, not two, but 3 pictures of the back showing it without the battery back. So I told them, it's right there in the listing. I'm sorry, but I told you what it was. So I got a reply. Your ad was misleading. Why would anybody buy such a thing? And then immediately followed by another comment. Why would anyone? Exclamation point, question mark. So I just said, it's right. My ad's not listing. It's right there in the ad. Read the ad. So I replied saying, why would anyone buy something on eBay without reading the listing or looking at the pictures? This McDonald's McSpace rocket, this was complete. I did a video mentioning this. I'll put it up in the corner there, explaining exactly what it is. I got this at a local online auction for $3.30. It sold for $31.45. My profit there, $21.97. These Bicycle Aurora playing cards, lot of 2 of them. I probably bought them over a year ago by now, and by the time I listed them, they were listed for 350 days before somebody finally bought them. Lowered the price a couple of times, of course. My cost was $1. They sold for $10.69. I paid for shipping, so my profit there was $3.07. These next ones I thought would sell a little quicker. Budweiser pool sticks. There's 2 of them. They're from 1988. When you screw them together, they're about 57 inches long. Got this at a local online auction. $18.70 is what it cost me. They finally sold for $69.64. My profit, $38.27. The biggest problem with this was finding a container to ship it in a box. I finally found on FreeCycle, which is a website of people just giving us stuff away for free. They're in different towns, so look to see if your community has one, because sometimes you can find stuff on there that you can resell. But somebody had a whole bunch of these tubes that you send documents in or posters or whatever. So I picked up those from that guy and found one that they would fit. So that was kind of interesting that I finally got to ship that off. I actually have one more that's in a pouch, and I'm having trouble finding a box for that. This next one, again, from my friend in Cleveland, Jerry Lee Lewis, Killer Cuts CD. This was sealed. CDs like this don't do very well, but my cost was 0, so chance to make a little bit of money. Finally sold for $3.95. My profit there was $2.07. It took 204 days to sell that, and I probably lowered the price a couple of times. But like I said, since it didn't cost me anything, I could sell it at a lower price. This was a recent purchase. Nicoderm CQ Step 3, 14 patches, expires December 2024. I just got this last Saturday at a thrift store. They had 2 boxes for $3 each. So I got both boxes and put them up in one listing where you could buy as many as you want. You could buy one, you could buy both of them. So one person bought one, sold for $25.64. So my profit there was $13.70. Whew. Okay, so remember those were 2 weeks worth of stuff there. The totals, they cost me a total of $26.75. They sold for a total of $168.65. My profit after fees and shipping and supplies and things like that for 2 weeks, $99.30. I like to get around $100 a week, so I'm off that mark as usual, and it is all my fault because I'm being lazy and having trouble finding good stuff to sell, which is it's totally my fault because I don't get up early enough to hit the yard sales and the estate sales when all the good stuff is there. So it is what it is. I'm still making some money off the side, so occasionally I get lucky and find stuff. Okay, let's get back to that reseller quiz. All right, you go into a yard sale. You can only buy one cartridge. Which one should you buy in order to resell? It is the Crazy Climber. I think this might have been a mail-in exclusive from Atari back in the day. I'm not totally sure. But if you go onto eBay and you look at the current listings, people are asking $120 for the cartridge. That's the lowest prices. Of course, we don't care about listings. We care about the sold comparables. One just sold the other day for $90. And you can see there a little while ago, one with the manual and a box sold for $300. Also mentioned it's Crazy Climber with the silver label. I don't know if there's other ones without the silver label, but you want to make sure it has the silver label. But there you go. If you're looking at Atari cartridges, look for Crazy Climber because it's one of the good ones that you can get. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you subscribe and notify and all that fun stuff. And I will talk to you later. Bye.